Now your forecast first.
Sponsored by ESL Federal Credit Union.
Rain, drizzle, and clouds, you name it, and that's what we've had on this Sunday and what we'll likely continue to see as we continue through this evening. Temperatures don't really budge all that much overnight. We'll be in the 60s, and we do still have some more rain to get through throughout the course of Monday, but hopefully a little bit more dry air works its way in. We'll time out where the rain is now and what to expect for the new week in my forecast coming up.
Also ahead, the next chapter for Rochester Mayor Lovely Warren and her court battle against campaign finance charges.
There's just a cycle of prejudice, negligence, and whenever people stop listening, the Pittsford School District just stops doing anything.
And a rally in Pittsford against racism days after students walked out of school. They say they just want to be heard.
From the team you can trust, this is News 8 at 6.
And good evening, everyone. Welcome to this web edition of News 8 at 6. Dozens of Pittsford residents rallying against racism this afternoon after reports of several racist incidents in the Pittsford Central School District. Eriquetta Costa is live for us now in the newsroom with more on this. Eriquetta.
Well, Jack, a few days ago, parents told News 8 players on the Pittsford men's and boys and girls team made racist comments and slurs towards black students from Grace Arcadia. And last week, the sheriff's office investigating not one, but multiple alleged racist events in the district among students. One involving a student holding an airsoft gun and making a threat using a racial slur on Snapchat. Activists saying it needs to stop.
I've been called the N-word, and as a Muslim, I've been told to go blow up a building.
Mohammed M. Boud is sharing his story today. He says it's been a rough few weeks for Pittsford students.
I've never feared for my life until someone said, I'm going to kill N-words with a gun. That's something I have never felt before.
Activists, town and village officials, and the superintendent all here today with one question.
How do we get it to stop?
Kevin Beckford among the speakers at the podium, council member in the town of Pittsford, also a parent of a 16-year-old girl. He says part of the solution here is hiring more teachers of color.
Because for our kids from kindergarten all the way to 12th grade are reminded every day in subtle ways that we don't exist, we're not relevant.
Students like Grace Sia came out with the goal of getting everyone's attention. She says as a person of color, her stories are often minimized by others.
There was this guy who told me that I'm not American because I don't have a quote-unquote American last name and that I don't share the same culture as him.
Now, this is the second annual Unity Rally, they're called. Organizers say it started last year as a response to some racist incidents in the village. The event is organized by local activist group Pitts Forward, and Beckford with the town council says they're working on getting an equity committee on board to start implementing more ideas and change. Reporting, Eriquetta Costa, News 8.
Eriquetta, thank you. And we are learning tonight a 15-year-old was shot in Rochester this afternoon. According to Rochester police, the incident happened on Melville Street on the city's east side, you see there. The child was taken to the hospital and is in critical but stable condition. No arrests have been made, but Rochester police are asking anyone with information to call 911. Rochester Mayor Lovely Warren is again due back in court tomorrow, this Monday morning. The next chapter, the trial, as the mayor battles campaign finance charges. Rochester Mayor Lovely Warren is preparing for another day in court tomorrow, roughly a year after being indicted on 2 felonies by a grand jury. The mayor is pleading not guilty to these charges: scheme to defraud in the first degree and violation of election law. They date back to Warren's 2017 campaign to be re-elected as Rochester mayor. The mayor is being accused of using a political action committee, or a PAC, to transfer funds to her committee to avoid donation limits. The state has regulations against PACs and committees coordinating. This is the mayor at a motion hearing just a few weeks ago in early September. Mayor Warren's legal camp has elected to fight the charges in a jury trial, stressing the need for an impartial jury. The mayor's campaign has said the money was placed in the PAC account by mistake. Monroe County District Attorney Sandra Dorley has said she believes the indictment indicates it was not. Mayor Warren is serving out the remainder of what is presumptively her final term in office. The mayor was defeated by challenger Malik Evans in the June Democratic primary for mayor. The Rochester Fire Department is looking into what caused a house fire on Alexander Street this afternoon. One person was treated for smoke inhalation. Multiple companies and paramedics were on scene, but there are a few details other than that about the fire, potential injuries. The cause of the fire is unknown. New York Senator Chuck Schumer says there's an alarming number of untraceable weapons on the streets in New York. Recovery of those weapons are set to outpace 2020 with nearly a 700% increase in New York City alone. Schumer says the ATF proposed a rule that would help combat this dramatic rise. The rule would make partially completed gun frames and other firearms subject to federal regulations, including background checks and serial numbers. Schumer says it needs to be put in place now.
Why are these dangerous? 3 reasons. 1, they're totally unregulated. 2, they're available to anyone. Kids could do this. And 3, no background check is required. And yet they are dangerous guns. Once assembled, they're just as dangerous as a gun that you bought whole in a gun shop or anywhere else. We need them to get that rule out quickly.
The rule would also require people who sell ghost gun parts and kits to register as licensed gun dealers. Well, it was another shutout victory for the Buffalo Bills. Emphasis on another. There have been 2 this year. This one was better than the last. A 40-0 victory against the Houston Texans in Orchard Park. That is where we find Thad Brown to take us through the big win. Thad.
Jack, you know, this is the second time the Bills have pitched a shutout, like you said, in the last 3 weeks, and again in dominating fashion. In fact, the last 3 wins have been by a combined 118-21. Look, we knew this Bills offense would score a ton of points, but this Bills defense, has been a revelation.
I think it starts with love of this football team. Like, you know, it may sound a little cheesy, but, you know, we all love each other, man. We want to see each other succeed, and I think we have a team like that, and especially a defense like that. You know, we're going to go out there, we're going to play for each other. You know, you don't want to let your teammates down, and I think that's where it's coming from. We just got a lot of confidence right now.
They're playing lights out right now. I know 2 shutouts in the last 3 weeks. That doesn't really happen in the NFL too often. So, you know, we appreciate those guys. They're playing extremely well. Coach Frazier and Coach McDermott are getting them fired up and you know, putting together good game plans.
I've been on 3 Super Bowl teams, and every team that I played on, defense was the ultimate factor. Defense wins championships. We all understand that. So they just got to keep it hot. Keep doing what they're doing.
You always take pride in goose eggs. You for sure do. It's hard to do. You gotta cherish those. But at the end of the day, next week's another week, and you know, we're gonna forget all about this goose egg.
Now, the Bills shutout today made even more impressive by the fact that they had to play 2 backups, 2 young guys, Cam Lewis and Jaquan Johnson, in for Taron Johnson and Jordan Poyer. Jaquan Johnson even got his first NFL interception. You combine what this Bills offense can do, what we know they can do, and how the defense has been playing. Emmanuel Sanders pointed out simply, this is why I signed here. Got a whole lot more coming up at 7:45 right here on RochesterFirst.com. A.J. Feldman will join me for a Buffalo game day recap. We'll go through all the different twists and turns. Actually, there weren't many twists or turns. It was just one straight line steamrolling of a Houston Texans team by the Bills. But that's coming up at 7:45. Until then, live at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, I'm Thad Brown. Jack, back to you.
All right, Thad, live for us in a very dreary Orchard Park right now, and it's dreary all over Western New York right now, Christine, but there is better weather ahead.
Yeah, better weather will be ahead eventually, but patience is going to be the key. It's going to be a little while before we start to see the skies clear. You can see live camera over Rochester on this Sunday showing just that gray, dismal look. We still have bursts of rain showers across the region, a good mix of both some drier air and, of course, the rain showers filling in, but most of us right now are seeing the light rain. We'll take a tour of radar right now. You can see most of this is light, but those pockets of yellows in there, those are showing the more moderate showers falling across the region. You can see this specific pocket of moderate rain over Wayne County, just exiting east of Sodus. We'll take you through locally in Rochester. You can see more or less just some light bursts of rain with some drier air slowly starting to work in, though. If you're not seeing the rain, you're likely still pretty dreary with the cloud cover, maybe even some light drizzle. Again, another resurgence of some more moderate showers south of the Thruway, more towards Avon, heading south on 390 with those yellows in there. So again, the theme for the rest of this evening is we're going to continue to see these these bursts of light to moderate rainfall with those dry breaks in there, but it's not going to be a very pretty picture. We still have yet this low pressure system to push through off to the east, and this is going to continue to fuel all of this moisture into the area. Of course, the stalled frontal boundary that's parked right over our head is going to keep the cloud cover and moisture around as well. Temperatures right now in the 60s across the region, still relatively mild, almost 70 in Dansville, and over the course of the next 24 hours, temperatures aren't really going to budge all that much. We'll still have the cloud cover. That's what's going to help keep temperatures relatively normal in the 60s overnight. Still, we've got a lot more showers and some drizzle to get through, even as you wake up on your Monday morning. So if you're heading out to the bus stop, the kids heading off to work, definitely you'll want to keep the rain gear handy, as we still have some light showers and drizzle to deal with, but hopefully some more pockets of dry time that will contend with for your Monday. So here's future view. You can see along that stalled frontal boundary, we'll continue to see these bursts of showers and a mix of some dry time. Some of these showers could be a bit heavier at times. That will continue into Monday morning, but notice we still have some dry time to work in, but we've got a lot of cloud cover. Temperatures really not doing a whole lot of budging. I think we've got low to mid 60s at best during the day on Monday with those intermittent showers. Those bursts of showers I think will push more southward later in the day Monday. As we head into Tuesday, I think we've got more drier air. That northeasterly flow that you're starting to see fill in on future view here will help skies be a little bit more dry, but still we're really holding on to the cloud cover as we still see a lot of this moisture linger. And especially as we head into the course of the next week, the cloud cover that we see is really going to help overnight low temperatures stay pretty mild for this time of year in the low 60s and upper 50s, where we should be in the upper 40s for this time of year. So here's your 8-day forecast. Again, we've got a drearier start to the new work week. I think we start to see skies dry once we head into Tuesday, even Wednesday and Thursday of next week. Maybe we'll see some sunshine. Also notice temperatures in the 70s once we get through this more cooler, cloudier stretch. But again, temperatures for right now a little bit more unseasonably mild, especially for next week, Jack.
Yeah, truthfully. And it's a testament to the Bills' offense, honestly, their ability to score 40 points in this kind of weather. Just imagine how good they would be in clear weather.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
excited. Christine, thank you. That's all for News 8 at 6. This web edition, we're back on television for News 8 at 11. See you then.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.